Okay, hi guys, it's Jamie here again, and this will be my writing journey part 4. I've been writing something, it's kind of like in the progress right now, but I've been working on it, and it's only 2 pages so far, but it's getting there, and it's like the one thing I've written a long time that I actually like. Because I'm good at writing poems because they're short. There don't have to be any particular length. You make them as long as you want them to. But I'm attempting to write 50,000 words, or 55,000 words mostly, but I'm gonna do most of it in November during National Novel Writing Month, aka NaNoWriMo. Um, but I'm getting a head start on it because I have a struggle with the whole like starting on the first day thing, especially because I'm in school during that month. But regardless, let's get on to the video. Okay, and it's called Paper Thin by Jamie Nace. People look at me and all they see is a dead girl walking. Can't say I blame them though. I haven't weighed over 104 pounds in at least a month. My parents feel helpless and I feel bad for making them feel that way, but we both know that I can't be forced to eat food, not even if I am hungry. I'll just stick my fingers down my throat, and at the end of the day will still be a rack of bones. So they just leave me be. The doctors have tried ever since I was 12 to make me keep down the food that I consume. But no matter how many injections they give me or how many pills they make me swallow, I've never kept my food down, and I'm not sure that I want to. In school, I get the looks that you would expect an anorexic girl to get. But I do have one loyal friend, Zoe. She doesn't mind being friends with the weird girl, and I'm thankful for that. I mean, without her, I would have no one. Zoe and I met in 5th grade, a year before I started getting sick. At first, we made it a priority not to talk about it because I didn't quite know how to explain it without making it sound like I was purposely starving myself, even though that was pretty much the truth. But Zoe was patient. She knew it was hard for me, and bantering me with questions would only make it worse. For me, boys have always been a fantasy. I think of them as if they are 4-leaf clovers. Very rare, especially ones that are into girls with eating disorders. 7th grade was the worst year. All the 8th grade boys made fun of me. They called me Skelty, which ended up being the whole school's nickname for me. But Zoe, of course, called me by my real name, Casey. And this year I'm just hoping for a fresh start, a new beginning to my very abnormal life. I've always secretly wanted siblings, someone in my family that I would feel comfortable sharing my thoughts with, because my mom and dad would just act like therapists if I tried to talk to them about it. I know that this is probably going to sound a little odd for my age, but I have an imaginary friend. It's a boy, and his name is Corey. And I've never seen him before, but I spoke to him many times. School starts in 2 weeks, and I'm not going to lie, I'm scared. Because it's not going to be like any other year of school. It's going to be my freshman year of high school, which is a big deal in my book. Maybe it's because since I was 7, everyone has told me that high school would be the best years of my life, and I would just shake my head and nod because I find that highly unlikely. Life is never just going to take a year off and let everything go the way you want it to. Life is there for a reason, to make the bad worse, to make the good great, and to make the unexpected unexpected. But for me, nothing has ever gone right, except my one singular friendship. Other than that, nothing in my life has ever been the definition of perfect. But truthfully, who and what is perfect in this world? I mean, there's drugs and alcohol, things that wreck lives and tear families apart. My family has only ever been my mom and my dad. They don't like to have anyone over, and they don't like going to family gatherings. And they try to hide it, but I know I'm the reason why they don't feel comfortable communicating with our extended family. It has been this way ever since I got sick, and I hate it because I miss my cousins, my uncles, and my aunts. But most of all, I miss my only remaining grandparent, my dad's dad, Grandpa. He is the one person that I can always talk to, whether it's about school, the violin, or even boys. But we don't get to talk hardly at all anymore. The last time I was able to speak with him was last year on my birthday. Then my parents prohibited me from using the phone for any purpose except for calling Zoe. And when I do, they watch me the entire time I'm talking to her. So I had become introverted from the whole rest of the world. And the funny thing is that I don't And the funny thing is that I don't want it to be like this. I have a big secret to tell. When I said that boys were like a fantasy, I meant ever since I got sick. They've been that way, but before I got sick, they weren't. They were as close to reality as you and me. But out of all of them, there was really only one that I had any kind of feeling towards. His name was Seth. He was part of the basketball team and had a likable sense of humor. When I got sick and stopped eating lunch at school, he stayed away from me, like I had a deadly contagious disease. It wasn't that surprising though, with him being popular and all. It made sense that he wouldn't want to have any connections to me, and after he started avoiding me, I was pretty sure I didn't want him to either. I had no use for popularity, since school would eventually end and it doesn't do much for anyone in the real world. Today, Zoe and I went to our hideout, the one place where the bullies can't hurt us and our parents can't control us. It's a little bank by the river side. It's on higher ground than the rest of the bank, so it's hard to get to. But we have a secret way. But most of the time, we just hang out at her house because her parents are cool about pretty much everything. But don't get me wrong, they do have rules, such as no drinking, no doing drugs, and no having parties without their permission. But we have no reason for having parties, and the only time we do is if it's one of our birthdays. Or it's the holidays. But other than those days, we don't tend to celebrate that much. Though we actually prefer it to be that way. Without parties, there's a lesser chance for us to be pressured into drinking alcohol or doing drugs, the two things that Zoe and I absolutely hate in this world. So, yeah, that's the first part of what I'm writing. It's only, how many words is it? I know it's over. I think it's like probably 400 words, maybe 500. I'm not totally sure though, but there's like a little bar at the bottom of my laptop and it's just blocking the screen. So, anyways, there it is. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button right away. And, if you have any thoughts or opinions about the work, or if you really like it, or if you really think I should change it, or if you really think I should just not write it at all, then please, if you have any of those comments, leave them down below. And if you would like to know when I upload a video or see any other of my other videos, then please hit the subscribe button also down below. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.